All right, guys. Is it working? All right, here we are. So guys, thanks for coming. I thought we'd try this again. It was kind of a lot of fun last time, I thought. And I don't know how often I'm going to do this. Every couple weeks, every month, every 2 months. I have no idea. I'm kind of playing it by ear. I don't know if this is going to get old. But I thought it'd be fun to do it again. So thanks for showing up again, guys. And basically what we're going to do tonight is I'm just going to show you guys how I search Craigslist and how I set up Chrome for notifications, which I didn't do last time. And I really wanted to do that last time, and we're going to do it this time. Before we start, though, I do want to just tell you guys that BroFest is happening June 2nd and 3rd. It's a classic arcade tournament at Fun Spot. If you guys want to go, the event is completely free. Go to arcadeevent.com. Okay, it's a really casual arcade tournament. June 2nd and 3rd. Go to arcadeevent.com, and here's the website right here. Arcadeevent.com. You can register here. It's completely free. Okay, Clint from Arcade's going to come. It's an arcade event, and also if you guys want to support the event and get a shirt, you can also buy one there. So arcadeevent.com. All right, moving on. Okay, so what we're going to do here is basically what I want to do is I want to set up Chrome. I want to show you guys how to set up Chrome, because this is how I find a lot of stuff with the Craigslist pop-up notifications for Craigslist extension for Chrome. And I'm going to show you guys how I set it up and using my search terms, okay? What's up, Classic Arcade Room and Anto? So basically, Google pop-up notifications for Craigslist, okay? And then you want to add that to Chrome, okay? And it's an extension, all right? And it's going to install it, if this works. All right. So here it is. Now you have this little icon right here, okay? Now what you need to do is you need to plug in searches into this. And so if you go to my website, go to New Form, and then come down here and go to General Arcade and Video Game Discussions. Electronics Gun Guy says, is there a good notification tool for the cell phone? You know what? I've installed some of those apps on the cell phones, and it's so annoying. It's like the phone's constantly going off, so I uninstalled all those apps. So if you're sitting at a computer all day, like I am, this is how I find most of the stuff. I just have it on Chrome, and it's not very intrusive into your life. So basically, come over here, and then I got my search terms here. Search term number 1, which has pins and vids. Search term number 2, which has vids only with a Neo Geo focus. And search term number 3, which is more vids. So let's take this search term right here, okay? Pins and vids. Now, if we go over here to the plugin, I just say, actually, what I need to do then is go into Craigslist, okay? So let's go into Craigslist, and let's say that we live in Reno, Nevada, okay? So you go to Reno, Nevada, you plug in the search term, okay? And then here's the results. What you want to do is copy the URL up here, okay? So I'm copying the URL on the top. And then we go to our plugin and we say new search, and then we plug in the URL and say save search. So now we have an alert set up for this search term in Reno, Nevada, right here, okay? And then what I also do is I come and I take my other search terms, like if I take search term number 2, what's up, Carter? What's up, House Shoe Films? Thanks, man. So if I come here and take my other search term number 2, and we go to Craigslist at Reno. Okay, we're still in Reno. And I plug this one into here, okay? So now we have a second search term. Copy the URL. Is this making sense? Go over to the plugin, say new search, paste that, okay? So now I've got 2 search terms that I'll get alerted for if there's a hit. And when there's a match, there's a little pop-up on your screen, and it's awesome, okay? So now come over here, take my third search term, okay? Okay, now I got the third search term. Go back to Craigslist in Reno. Paste it in here. Okay, we get slightly different results. Copy the URL. Go over here. Say new search. And then paste that in. Okay, so now we've got 3 search terms searching Craigslist in Reno. So it's doing all the work for us. It checks this. And if you come over here, you go to the settings. It says refresh Craigslist every 30 minutes. Change it to 5 minutes. Okay, save settings. So now every 5 minutes, it's going to search all 3 of those search terms in Craigslist on Craigslist in Reno. And then what I also do is I come in here and I do this. Nintendo. I love that search term. And I come in here and I add this to our new search. So now it's going to be searching for Nintendo every 5 minutes in Reno. And then you come over here and you go to the next area. Now it's searching Chico. And repeat the whole process. Copy search term number 1. Go back to Craigslist. Now we're going to search in Chico, Nevada. Right? Okay, so now copy the URL. Go back to the plugin. Say new search. Oh, I realized the plugin doesn't show up. It's not capturing that. You guys are missing it. Save search. So you guys can't see that plugin. Oh, that's a bummer. So anyway, you kind of saw what I did, but you couldn't see the plugin with the capture. But basically, at the end of the day, right now, I have 5 different... I have basically my 3 search terms all searching Reno. I have one of the search terms added for Chico. You just keep adding those to all the different areas, and you end up with like 10, 20, 30 different search terms, checking Craigslist every 5 minutes. So it just checks that every 5 minutes, okay? So definitely use that Chrome extension. It's freaking awesome. It really is. Okay, so why don't we just kind of... And by the way, I wanted to look on Craigslist in London because I know I have a lot of European viewers, and if we type in arcade in London, UK, I know what are the if anyone is in the chat from the UK, like, what do you guys use? Is it Craigslist or is it some other thing? Okay, Delusional says he found his outrun with my search term. So if I type in arcade here, nothing comes up. So I don't know if they call them arcades in London. If I type in game, oh wait, I'm in services. Hoshu Films has subscribed. Thank you, man. So let's type in arcade in London, UK. I'm just curious. Why are we in services? For sale. So nothing comes up in UK. But why is it checking services? Oh, here we go. A 1958 United Midget Alley Bowling Pucker Bowler Machine Arcade. Guys, don't mess with Bob. He's a moderating fool. What's up, Dan? What's up, Rejected Maniac? So this is what we see in the UK here. Axel Folly subscribed. Thanks, man. I turned off the sounds this time. I'm curious if we just type in like game. There's a Bulls jersey. That's interesting for the UK. PS4. Oh my God, what was that? Hey, look at this. Pinball game. Here's a pinball machine. There's a Stern pinball for 1,900 pounds. Like, how much is that? 1,900 pounds to dollars. That's $2,500. That seems right. Is that doesn't seem like a bad deal, does it? Where were we? Where did that go? Oh, here it is. So this is like one of those generic NFL games, and they would like swap out the back glass to whatever team you wanted. But that's $2,500 for a Stern DMD pin. I have no idea if it's good. Bob's been binging on Tostitos for a week now. So that's UK. Anyone that's watching live right now, I mean, where do you guys search in the UK? Like, where's the place to go? Like, where do you get the arcade? Where do you search for stuff? I know, like, Canada uses Kijiji. Like, what's the site to use in the UK or Europe? All right, so why don't we just get into this? I'm just gonna start choosing random towns. If you guys want me to search in a certain area, let me know. So right now we're in Vegas. I guess we'll stick with Chico here. Let's see what's in Chico. Here's a MAME arcade project for $250. So what cabinet was this? What is that? Kind of looks like a Zaxxon, but it's not. wonder what that used to be. I'm not picking up on what that is. So it's got an LCD display in it. $250. I would say that's a pass. I mean, it's not like super expensive, but it's got an LCD display. I don't know. Do you want that? So Chico. Oh boy, here's this guy. What's going on here? Yeah, you definitely avoid these kind of listings. I don't know what this is. Someone's making, I think, scratch-built cabinets. So Adrian says in the UK it's called Gumtree. I'm curious to see what that looks like. So Gumtree, free classifieds in the UK. But do you guys call them arcade games? Is that a stupid question? Because I know, like, when I travel internationally, like, arcade is like a word for, like, a mall. Is that the case in the UK? So we're looking at, this is actually interesting, looking on here. Barcrest Arcade Machine. What is this thing? Some kind of a gambling game? Arcade Racing Machine, 400 pounds. I mean, I don't know anything about that game. Let's see, 400 British pounds is $500. Let's see. Oh, he says type in coin op. Okay. I was wondering that because what on my search term, like one of the things I have is takes quarters, because that definitely you get some hits with that, because some people, when they list arcade games, they don't think to use the word arcade, and you got to try to take advantage of that. Here's a Street Fighter for 600 pounds. Oh, God, what's this? I guess it's kind of well done. I don't know if it's scratch-built. Let's see. These are eBay listings. So is this really where you guys are searching all the time in the UK? Just Gumtree? Here's an MVS. Used to be a poker machine? Or is that some weird UK cabinet? Boy, that's kind of cool. Is that legit? What's up, DC Racid? Thanks for subscribing. Here's a Turtles. I think that's a legit European cabinet. God, that's cool. So that's 800 pounds. So that's $1,000. I mean, I'll tell you, Jay and I paid a lot for an original Turtles in the U.S. Is that a real Turtles? I mean, is that the real European one? It sure looks legit, doesn't it? That's cool. I wish I could see more of that cabinet. I kind of dig it. Look at that side art. That's amazing. It says it was posted 5 years ago. Is that right? Oh, 5 days ago. God. Oh, he's been posting for 5 years. All right, let's see. So this used to be a Touchmaster cabinet. Used to be a touchscreen game. It's kind of tastefully done. I know that in Europe there's a lot of cabinets I just don't know. I mean, here's a Wanted. Is this one of you guys? Yeah, dude, that turtle side art is awesome. I'm like in love with this thing. I want to know more about this. Look how badass that side. Look at April. She looks totally weird. All right, let's keep going. So that Turtles is $1,000. I mean, that's not out of line compared to U.S. pricing on those games. I know, because we tried getting one. We bought one for the hangar, and we paid more than that for a Konami one. But we were kind of impatient. We really wanted to get that in the bar. So Rekka Wolf says Europeans have Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles rather than ninjas. Were ninjas a bad word? Too violent for you guys? We can't have ninjas. They have swords. They're heroes. You cheeky bastard. Sod off. Is that how you guys talk? Yeah, I don't use ad blocker. I never have. I don't know why. Even the theme song says Hero Turtles. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Actually, it kind of works. All right, let's try. You said coin op. Is that the other word that goes on in the UK? Piss off, Wanka. Cheers. All right. So I typed in coin op now. Juan asked me, oh, DJ Slanky, thanks for the donation, man. I'm going to bring the Cloak and Dagger down really soon. I got the speaker grill, and I got to do the kick plate art. I know that Ty suggested that I use my laminate on the kick plate, and I'm kind of tempted to do that. I just question how like perfectly straight and the right size I can do with the kick plate. So there's a lot of weird kind of, like, what was this thing? Like, I don't recognize that shape either. Arcade Mania, and this is Arcade Mania bonus player 2 extra life high score. Get all your mates and play. Let's see. Boy, you guys do have a lot of crap here. Is that why you guys ship all this stuff? Look at this thing. What was that? Used to be some kind of poker machine or something? Splatterhouse. Here's a gun blade. So the UK is slim pickings, huh? So is this like literally where you guys have to look every single day and you type in coin op or arcade machine? Like if I were to type in, I'm just curious, like Nintendo. I love Nintendo search. I mean, you're going to get a lot of like console stuff, but a lot of times it'll turn up arcade games. Just curious. Oh, amusement machines. Okay, let's try that. Amusement machines. Let's see. So hardly anything came up for that. Pile up amusement arcade game, amusement arcade, 4 1970s pinball machines. Wow, you guys even call them man caves. So where am I searching right now, by the way? Oh, England and Scotland. What other regions are there? Is that it? Scotland. We gotta get some arcade games. Alright, let's see if they have any, if we could buy any beef here. I'm just curious if we can buy some beef, too, because you could turn that into an arcade game. Let's see, whole cow. Nope, no whole cows. Beef for processing. Here we go, processing beef. Let's see. Bulk meat. Let's try that. Let's see if we can do some bulk meat. Let's see. You got Omaha steaks. Nope. How about live chickens? You guys have any of that stuff? So I guess you guys can't do the little trick we do in the U.S. where we buy bulk beef and a freezer off Craigslist and then turn that into an arcade game. All right, why don't we search Craigslist U.S.? So right now we're at Sacramento. How do I get over here? I guess we'll try Sacramento. Let's do this term here. Actually, let's do arcade first. Okay, so just the word arcade in Sacramento. God, what is going on here? Wood Barncade cocktail. So that's like a Midway clone, I'm guessing, for $1,900 with a 60 and 1 in it. Oh my God, look at this. I mean, this guy's doing no harm if these are all scratch built and LCDs. I mean, he's throwing 61 boards in there, I'm guessing. All right, let's try the search term. So we just did arcade. Let's see if my search term picks up some. Look at right away. We get totally different results. Right, look at this. Look at the first one. Chicago Coin Speedway game. Doesn't have the word arcade in here once. Look at that, guys. You would have never found this game. Granted, I mean, it's a cool looking game. It's EM. God, that would be a fun game to restore, wouldn't it? But look at that game came up, and you would have never found that if you typed in arcade. You could see this search string works. For 250 bucks, I mean, listen, if I could talk that guy down to 150 or even 200, that would be a fun project to work on. I would love to restore something like that. That's super cool. Let's see. All right, so that came up. That didn't come up before. Flintstones arcade. Here's an 1980s arcade and a Fix It Felix. So that's got some kind of a multi-board in it, or no? Yeah, 96 and 1. I mean, that's steep. 1150 for that. Let's see. Boy, there's a lot of multicades on here. It looks like they're all scratch built. Harlem Globetrotters Pinball, 800 bucks. I played that game in Fun Spot. It's really flat. Here's a Cruising USA. That's too expensive. Is that a conversion? Yeah, some kind of conversion. Oh, I know that cabinet. What is that? I don't know. Here's an area. What's this? Arcade games and more. Wow, look at all this. All right, let's see what this guy has. He's got an Area 51 with a America's Army marquee on it. Is that a conversion or something? A lot of gun games. So this is all newer stuff. There's a Sopranos pinball. Let's see what his prices look like. Guitar Hero 2, $8.95. America's Army 2-player shooter for 300 bucks. Target Terror 2-player for 300. Hey, that's not. I mean, it's not a great price for something like that, but I mean, you got a monitor and a working board. Looks like it used to be a Mortal Kombat cabinet. It'd be a good project. Defender $6.95. Shrek Pinball $35. Sopranos $35. Buy the purple ride. Yeah, would that be fun to have the purple dinosaur in the basement? All right, let's see. Here's a Cruising Exotica sit down. So I have a line on a Cruising Extreme, or Exotica rather, upright for like 300 bucks. So this is 600 for a sit down. I mean, it's not the worst price in the world. I mean, if you were patient, you could probably get it cheaper later. God, what is this? Ugh. What is happening here? Let's see. What did this used to be? It's an interesting cab. Oh, is that a... Oh my god. What cabinet is that? Is that a redemption game or something? What's this? Oh, is that pool game? Is that what I'm thinking of? There was like a pool game, right? Why do I think this is a pool game? A billiards game? I don't know what that is. Oh, what's this right here? 450. That's a Taito cabinet, Legendary Wings. That's the kind of stuff I like to buy for 100 bucks. 1,500 bucks for an Asteroid Deluxe. I think that's too much, way too much. All right, so that's Sacramento. So where else you guys want to go? Someone said Detroit, I think, right? Let's see. Check out Detroit Craigslist. All right, let's try the search. Actually, let's do our little experiment here. We'll type in arcade. I feel like I've been to Detroit. Did we do Detroit last time? All right, so this was just the word arcade. All right, let's just kind of go through this. So we got run gun. That used to be, it's a Williams cabinet, a Joust or something. Definitely no way 750. Neo Geo, 1 slot and a Dynamo, $550. No thanks. $1,100 for Super Pack Cabaret. I mean, that price is ridiculous, but I love that cabinet. And there's some kind of a multi-board in there. Arcade SD, what is that? So it's got an Arcade SD in there. That's too much money, though. Hydro Thunder. That's cool. I mean, $300. Sega Sub-Rock 3D arcade game works perfectly on the disc for the 3D stutters. It's missing, but the game is 100% playable without it. I think this is the first game with 3D, too. Oh, what's this? Here's a Nintendo cocktail. Let's see. Is it really? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's interesting. $225. I mean, it's definitely a project, right? But if you wanted a Donkey Kong, and that's a 13-inch monitor in there. I think the dedicated juniors, did the dedicated juniors have the 19-inch monitor or the 18-inch monitor? Curious, actually. Why do I think that they had a full-size monitor? Like the Popeye did. That's a 13-inch. Yeah, I don't remember. I know that my Popeye, because I had a Popeye cocktail and I had a full-size monitor. I guess the vertical games would all have to be a 13-inch monitor, right? I don't know. That's kind of an interesting project with the small Sanyo monitor in there. I don't know if the board's in there. I mean, a Donkey Kong board these days is $150. I have an old Donkey Kong Jr. tabletop arcade game, empty cabinet, but I see the monitor. It is rough. I don't know. It's probably a big pass. It's probably a piece of crap. Oh, God. Again, these scratch-built things, I mean, they don't hurt anyone. They're just so expensive, though, right? Let's see. Yeah, Arcade Moy says XM1801. That's like the 18-inch Sanyo or Sharp monitor. I had a Popeye, I think, that had that monitor and the Red Tent, but the Donkey Kongs had a 13-inch monitor. They had a much smaller monitor in them. All right, so what's this? I'm just curious what this is. Boy, my cabinet identification foo is weak tonight. What is that? Is that Bally Midway coin door? Is that just a super pack? I don't know. Too much. Let's see. Demolition Man 3500. All right, so that's just arcade. I want to see what happens if we use my search term. If anything new gets unearthed. Nope. Nothing yet. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time. That's why you have to have that pop-up notification thing. Should we get the heart rate check thing? All right, so Chuck says that Nintendo Cocktails had a Sanyo 18-inch, and then the Red Tent has the Sharp XM18. They're kind of the same monitor, aren't they? Like the cap kits are pretty much the same. What's up, Jacob? Jacob says, is it weird I don't have any arcade games, nor do I know much about them? No, I think it's awesome, dude. There's a lot of people that watch my channel that don't have any games at all. I think it's super cool. All right, let's move on to a new area. Someone said Sioux Falls. Should we try that? Is that South Dakota? All right, let's just go right for my search term. And here's a street. Oh, look at that. Hey, What's going on here? That's not bad. $250 for a Virtua Fighter. I mean, I don't personally like the game. That looks pretty clean. New overlay. Huh. Working Sega Virtua Fighter in working order. Big 25-inch monitor. One of the first 3D fighting games made in the late 90s. Includes additional overlay. I mean, it's not for me, but it's interesting. I think that's a really interesting deal. $250? I'd think about that. Let's see. So wanted to buy. Hey, look at this, guys. Country Acres garage sale. Now, what's in the background right there? Oh, is that a Sprint? Let's see. Here you go. 2-player Sprint. So what does it say? All right, so this is a 12 noon garage sale. Get there at 11. Or go there Wednesday and knock on the door and offer them $200. Oh, wow. So 2-player Sprint and Continental Speedway, is that the other one is? So they got 2 arcade games here. So that's just at a garage sale. I mean, these are the kind of people that you want to buy games from, you know, really. The guy that has one game, has had it forever. It's just been in their basement. It's a pain in their butt. They're moving it around all the time. That looks like one to pursue. And then you get that and you convert it to a Paperboy, because I hate that game. Space Invaders Cocktail. I mean, that's too much money, but I kind of dig that. Looks good, actually. Let's see. Alien. Oh, guys, look at this. It's a Rockola cabinet. So if you wanted to make your jump bug or your nibbler, here's your donor cab. $1,000 though. Why does this guy know it's a Rockola? It might be a collector. Let's see. Moon Cresta for $1,000. So what's going on here? It's a Konami cabinet with Mortal Kombat 3 for 4. What's up, Mighty Cat? Thanks for subbing, man. So here's an interesting project game right here, right? This is a deal, actually. So if it's got the Mortal Kombat 3 board in there, and you wanted to make yourself a Turtles, well, that's got the 2 speaker grills, right? So that's like a Simpsons or whatever. But look at this. For $400, you get a Mortal Kombat 3 board. What is that board worth? Couple $100? This is a solid deal right here. Especially for a project. For a big-ass JAMA cabinet with a 25-inch monitor for $400 and a Mortal Kombat board. Like, I mean, this is... What I'm about to do right now is what I do all the time. Like, to justify spending money on something. Like, so if I go to eBay and just type in Mortal Kombat 3 PCB, I'm just curious to see, like, what they sell for. I'm guessing a couple $100. Did I type in? Oh, let's see. Let's go to, like, completed listings. So I'm trying to find one that's sold. Here's a 4 PCB. That's the ROMs. Alright, so here's a board that sold for $200 almost. $190 with 3 bids. So yeah, that's about a $200 board. So you get a $200 board, you get a working 25-inch monitor, and you got basically a blank canvas here to make yourself a 4-player Konami game. And you sell the board, and you're basically into it for a couple $100. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, dude, this is cool. What's going on here? Is this Mad Dog? Oh, this is like a full motion video game? A new one, though, by Global VR? 6 Gun Select Hero Wanted? Ah, I know, I'd never seen this before. It's super cool. Six Gun Select by Global VR. I had no idea they did this. Huh. So it's Mad Dog McCree just re-released on a modern PC. Is it literally Mad Dog McCree? Or is it new video footage? Here's 11 arcade monitors. So Joseph said that was at a Showbiz Pizza place. All right, let's go here. Star Wars, Big Buck Hunter. These games kill it, by the way. Like, because the other operator at the hangar has one of these in it, and I watch the kids just gravitate towards it. Like, everybody wants to play that game. Here's an empty pole position. $75. That would be a big pass. All right, so where should we go now? Give me a town. So Recon says there was a PC version of Mad Dog McCree many years ago. All right, let's go to Portland, Oregon. Hello. All right, we're going to Portland, Oregon. Craigslist. All right, so let's try my search string. We're pretty much doing a... And then, again, when you set up the... Oh, by the way, I got a notification over here. We got a hit. Let's see. Yeah, it must be a spam listing. Oh, here. It's probably this. Yep. So this was a hit I just got. This just popped up on the Craigslist notification thing. So it's already getting results, guys. You can get a Dino Dash game. That's kind of cool, right? All right, continue on. Where are we going? Portland, Oregon. All right, let's get the search term. But anyway, what I was about to say was use all three of these search terms. We got a hit for Nintendo, too. So I'm getting notifications already. I actually really like the Nintendo one. All right, going back. Let's try this. Okay, so this is Mega Arcade, nothing. What's this? Ooh, that's cool. Ooh. $1,000. I don't know anything about this older stuff like this, but that, wow, it looks immaculate. Huh. I don't know anything about that, but that looks super cool. Let's see. Oh, look at this, guys. Soul Calibur. Oh, this is a... We'll buy. All right. Never mind. All right, let's go. Here's a Shinobi in a Taito cabinet. I love those Taito cabinets. So that's $500. Again, I mean, that's too much, though. Like, but what's a Shinobi PCB worth? You know, can you sell the PCB and get some of your money back? And then maybe get the Taito multi-board or something. Video games and man cave items. Boy, this guy's got a lot of stuff. 4-slot Neos. Let's see what he's asking here. PJ Tour, dartboards, Buck Hunters for 600. Here we go. Neo Geo 4 slots for $500. I mean, I think I paid $350 for my 4-slot a long time ago. That's probably the going rate for those. $500, and if you get 4 cartridges, that's fair. Assuming they all work 100%. See what else he has. Neo Geo with 4 games for $500. Try to talk him down to $450 working with 4 games. Maybe you can go through his games, and Captain Retro said you already sold it. Is that true? Didn't say those were sold, though. Oh, Captain Retro made an offer. So here's another person making these scratch-built games. Maybe take some better photos. So John Reeder says, he'd pick up a 4-slot Neo for $500 all day long. Yeah, especially when you add up the value of the cartridges. I mean, those Neo Geo carts are getting stupid in price. I'm glad I grabbed them when I did. Wow, look at this place. This guy looks like he's got quite the setup here, huh? I mean, his pricing is retail. Are these restored games or scratch built? I don't know. They look way too perfect. Wait, let's see. Spy Hunter 2. That game sucks so bad. Huh. This would be a guy you'd want to get to know. Hey, can I come over and poke around in your warehouse? I'd like to see what you got in there. I used to have an APB in my garage. It's not bad. All right, here's one. No picture. Like, I love listings like this. No photos, no nothing. Like this would pique my interest. Like, I've kind of always wanted a Crystal Castle, kind of. Like, the game kind of sucks, but it's like I'm wondering, like, if I had it, would I try to figure out how to play it? I would contact this person and just see what's going on with this. So, what do you want for the Crystal Castles? Do you got any photos? Here's a Missile Command restored with orange T-molding. I don't like how that looks. So that's a collector, $1,000. That's a Street Fighter 2. Thanks, Quarters from Mashkazad, for subscribing. 12 grand for, oh my god. Is that super limited? I don't know. How many do they make of those? A pinball is stupid. The pricing of pinball is just ridiculous. Thanks, Sparky Kestrel, for subbing. NES Classic Killer. Look at this, guys. Oh, this guy's got a RetroPie. In a black NES 3D printed case or something? What is this? $100. All right, so that was Portland. Just out of curiosity, we could try one of the other search terms. Like, let's try the pins and vid. This one has more of a pinball focus. It has a pinball focus, whereas the other search term does not do anything with pinball. And again, I'm just copying and pasting. What's up, Barry Lee? Thanks for subbing, man. I'm just copying and pasting my my search terms from my website here on my forum. All right, going back here. Anyway, let's see if we get any different results with the pinball. With a search term that has not more of a pinball focus, but a pinball focus included with the video games. What's a Zarza deck? Oh, Bob's. He's the moderator, Casey. Bob is. Thanks for subbing, Nicholas. All right, let's see. Like, I like stupid stuff like that. Atari Video Pinball. Because, like, thanks for subbing, Donna. Because, like Atari, before the 2600, they were doing all these dedicated consoles, right? Like, you'd buy the pinball, you'd buy the stunt cycle, you'd buy the Pong. And this is kind of cool. For 40... Like, if I was at a garage sale and that was, like, $20, I would buy that. I wouldn't get in my car and drive for it, though. That's right. Thanks for subbing, Edgar Perez. All right, so what area you guys want to go in now? Midnight Run. Thanks for the donation, man. Thank you so much. All right, Pittsburgh, St. Louis. St. Louis. I don't think we did St. Louis last time, did we? I want to go somewhere we never went before. Oh, Erie. All right, let's go to Erie, Pennsylvania. Hello. All right, Craigslist. Oh, Alaska. Alaska would be interesting. What's up, Scott Yorgel? Hey, dude, Scott, wait, you sent me the flight sim, right? I crashed a 747 yesterday on my other channel. That was fun. All right, here we go. Erie, Pennsylvania. What's this? I always kind of wanted to be. I don't like this pointillism style artwork, though. What's up, Victor? Thanks for subbing, Don Hancock. Oh, you did it? Wait, who sent me the flight sim game? I thought it was you. Was it another Scott Lawrence? Who am I confusing here? Hang on, let me take a look. I have short-term memory. I can't remember anything. Scott Washburn. Scott Washburn sent me it. That's right. Okay. Let's see. So not a whole lot going on in Erie here. You got some guitar stuff. Why is this coming up? Let's see. Ooh, that's a badass amp. That matchless stuff was great. Look at that, huh? Okay, so there's not a whole lot going on in Erie. I don't know anything. Is this a rare game? I don't know anything about this cabinet. $200. Let's see. I'm just curious what happens if we just type in some generic terms. Arcade. Nintendo. Nothing. Let's try my other search term that has a pinball inclusion. Virtual pinball machine, Mortal Kombat for $1,000. That's too much. Okay, now if I lived in Erie though, what would I do? I'd go to the next area. And I would put that in my alert. Okay, here's a Rastan and a stern cabinet. That's a tasteful. I mean, that was just a kit, right? So, was there a dedicated Rastan? If you like Rastan, I bet you that. I bet you that that board. Like, what does that board cost? $115. I guess it's not that expensive. What's up, Juan? Thanks for subbing. Okay, so let's go over here. Where were we? We were searching Akron, Canton. So nothing comes up here. How about Ann Arbor? Thanks for subbing, Elvis. Hot damn tamale. Ah, Roadshow. $4,500 though. That's ridiculous. I could have gotten one of these games so many times. Like back when I just got in this hobby and was wanting to get pinball machines. Like that was one that always came up and it was cheap, like $1,200. Scott Lawrence, thanks for subbing. Pinball pricing is just dumb. I can't compete. Frazzy, thanks for subbing, man. Here's a Black Knight for $2,500. What did I sell mine for? I don't even remember. $1,200 or something? Thanks for subbing, Ian. You know, Black Knight was cool, but ultimately it was a little... too one-dimensional for me. I just didn't really play those kind of pins as a kid, so I had nothing, no nostalgia. Jason, thanks for subbing, man. Shane's asking me if the games use up a lot of electricity. Honestly, I've never really noticed my electricity bill change, because the games aren't on all the time. Let's see. Ann Arbor's got nothing. All right, so where do you guys want to go now? I'm not looking at Atlanta. I feel like... All right, you want to look at Atlanta? Yeah, we've been in Atlanta. We already searched Atlanta last time. Pittsburgh, Vegas. Wait, Columbus, Missouri. What was that? I like that. Let's go there. Columbus, Missouri. Craigslist. All right, let's go here. I guess Kansas City. All right, let's try the search term. Pinball. Blah, blah. Why does it go to housing? So weird. All right. I feel like we went here last time. I remember that game. Here's a jackpot. So that's like a combination of pinbot and like poker, right? With a DMD. I don't know, it's interesting, but I wouldn't pay that much for that game personally. Let's see. $12.50. Donkey Kong, I mean, it's just too much. I mean, that's not worth that much. Okay, now this is interesting. All right, Cubert Project. We did this before. We came to Kansas City, didn't we? I feel like we've been here before. All right, we got to think outside the box. I want to go somewhere like really like Fort Wayne, Indiana or something. All right, let's go in the middle of the country. All right, Alaska. We did Alaska last time though, didn't we? All right, Tucson, Arizona. We did Phoenix last time. Peoria, Illinois. That's a good one. Let's see, Milwaukee, Fairbanks, Alaska. I think we did Alaska. We did Portland, Oregon tonight already. Knoxville, Tennessee. All right. Did we do Knoxville last time? Let's see. All right. Knoxville has a $250 Deer Hunting USA. Road jukeboxes. Here's a Gorf that's been destroyed. That poor Gorf. Oh my God. It's like a box of crayons like threw up on it. I mean, just look at that. Let's see. Shot Claw. There's nothing here. Kiss Pro Pinball for $4,900. Arcade games for sale or trade. Do all the state capitals tonight? That'd be fun. Ladybug Cocktail? I don't know. It's probably a conversion of some sort, I'm guessing, right? $1,000 for Firepower 2. I don't know. That error pin just doesn't excite me. That could be a good price for all I know, but I don't care. I want to try this search term here. Let's see if we get something different. So I just did a different search term that kind of omits the pinball and tries a little more vid stuff like this. That showed up before, it must have. And there's nothing here. So I don't know what's going on with that Pac-Man. $490. We can go to New Mexico. I don't think we went to New Mexico before. Here's an arcade dartboard. Super Hang-On. By the way, I love it when people take screenshots of their offer up. Oh, by the way, we should try that too. Let's do Knoxville, Tennessee on offer up and just see what comes up with just the word arcade, just so we can compare. Aww, isn't that cute? All right, let's try Let Go too. Knoxville, Tennessee, arcade. Let's see if we get different stuff here. I always wanted to buy something like this, not for 450 bucks, but one of these decommissioned poker machines and turn it into some weird little multi or something. Or just like take a board that's usually a conversion kit board and make a dedicated game out of a poker machine. Here's a golden axe again, and is that a time pilot? No. What is that? We already did Columbus, Ohio, didn't we? Let's see, Kawasaki Ninja and Play Outside. All right, we could try a random European country, but I don't know, like, is it Craigslist that we want to look for? And I will accept English. Cuba Libre board game. Scratch Built cabinets. Hobbit SE. All right, Carson City, Nevada. I like that. Seems like a nice place. Seems like they have a lot of buffets there. I don't know why. Picture that. Joseph said there's nothing in Europe. All right, so Carson City, I guess we have to search Reno. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Mace. What's this guy got going on here? So that's Mace. That's like a fighting game, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So we got some Dynamo cabinets. Silver Strike. That used to be a Gauntlet. I mean, Rampage. WrestleFest. Bunch of Mega Touches. So this is the kind of place where you call the guy and say, hey, can I come poke around? But his price is, oh my God. $100 for a Sonic Fighter project game from 71. So he's selling the cabinets for 150 bucks, 50 each, empty Die Hard cabinet, I don't know. $200 Pac-Man cabinet converted to Gunsmoke. I mean, this is the kind of thing, though, where it's like you talk to the guy, you go meet him, you go to his little storage area and try to work out a deal. If there's something in there you think you could make work. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, this poor red tent. Oh, no. So it's got Pandora's box in it. Oh, man. Look at that thing. So I don't know what happened. They removed the 18-inch monitors. They put LCDs in it. They destroyed the control panel and put a single joystick with 6-button feathered hair. Thanks for the donation, man. Thank you so much. Bolt Davies, thanks for subscribing. Thanks, everyone. So is it fun watching me use the internet? Because that's what this is, I know. But I like this. I've always wanted to do this because I figured this was the best way to show you guys how I look for games because it's the most asked question of all. And so if you like it, we'll continue doing it. Maybe every month or something. I don't know. We'll see. Cat Murphy, you know, you don't have to watch it. It's completely optional. Let's see. see. Oh, look at this. See, that's super cool. Anti-aircraft by Atari. Wait. Like, I like that. For 250 bucks. Works great. Ken says he's giving me crap to chill, bro. Seemed a little trolly in there, just saying. I don't know. That's interesting to me. That's super interesting. You know, maybe this is my future. I start getting all these old games and learning about them. We didn't do Cincinnati, but we can. Spy Hunter, thanks for subbing. Oh, here's a Zaxxon. I could have got a Zaxxon a long time ago for like $100, and I didn't do it because I knew that I would get bored of it. But God, I played that game a lot as a kid. I really did. Zaxxon seemed really elite. Trab's asking me how come I'm not into candy cabinets. I don't think that I'm not into them. I just haven't really had an opportunity to get them. You know, there's not a lot of candy cabinets on the West Coast. I think they're imported on the. I mean, there's not a lot of Captain Retro. Thanks for subbing. I don't think there's not a lot of candy cabinets on the East Coast. I think that they imported most of them to the West Coast and they just stayed there. So Chris says he recently scored a Street Fighter in great shape using my search string. Thanks for the videos and all the tips. Let's see. Are you saying that the Red Tent's a candy cab? I mean, it's definitely got that Japanese cocktail mentality. All right, I feel like we've been through here. All right, we'll go to San Jose, California. Hello. Peggy, thanks for subscribing. So I guess we go to here. All right, so what's this guy? Los Gatos. Vintage coin up wanted. All right, we'll do Albuquerque next. So Monty says that the UK candy cabs are about 600 pounds. Midnight Run, thanks for the sub. As a BEMP, I can't believe I crashed 747. Thanks for the donation. Oh. I mean, it's a lot of dough, but... Oh, man, this is cool. So expensive, though. That's a dedicated Space Ace. Signed by Don Bluth. Gary... Who's the other guy that signed it? I don't know. That's pretty sweet. That's a lot of dough. Dedicated Space Ace laser machine, plays both Dragon's Lair and Space Ace, has Sean Wood card installed, the Pioneer 4400. It's rare, it's signed by Gary Goldman. I probably should know who that is, and I don't. It was purchased from Quarter Arcade years ago. Yeah, that's just beautiful. You're right, Midnight. It is beautiful. Like, it looks great. I love that dedicated cabinet because a lot of times you see that and it's in the Dragon's Lair style cabinet. I'll tell you though, I've got the Space Ace laser disc and I don't know, I just can't get into it. We got some sexy 8-ball action going on here. Vanguard for $1,200. Harlem Globetrotters. You want me to paste the chat thing? Sure. I mean, it's right here. Charleston's... Where am I... Oh, shit. I just lost the chat. I just closed the wrong window. Hang on. All right, where were we? So we'll try Yeah, Vanguard, that was a cool game, like, back in the day. Wait, were we here already? No. Okay. So, what is this, a gyrus? What's going on with that coin door? Wait, what is this cabinet? Is that Stargate? Stargate? Was that Stargate or Gyrus? Gyrus, right? I don't know. All right, let's keep going. NFL Blitz. Oh, ooh. Okay, so look at this. Arcade games for $350. $350 is a great number for working games. All right, rolling as a Gauntlet, two-player. That's the two-player Gauntlet, by the way, which I believe is the same cabinet as Rolling Thunder. So the two-player Gauntlet, which is kind of rare-ish. I don't think it's as cool. I honestly, I don't like. I really don't like Gauntlet. I don't. I used to like it. Anyway, let's go on. So he's got a working afterburner with a parts cabinet for $450. That's probably a pretty good deal. A solid deal. Pole position working for $400. I love pole position so much. These are very reasonable prices. A working Kangaroo for $350 with extra boards. World Series, that's a Cinematronics game, right? With the little flick stick joysticks. I probably wouldn't get that. So this is great. All of these. These are all good prices. Chicago Fun, thanks for subbing. Midnight Run says he bought his Punch-Out off of him. So he's got a non-working Cheyenne for $600. That's an XD gun game. I've always wanted an XD gun game. I've never gotten one. And I've never really had a good opportunity to buy one. Deathstroke, thanks for subbing. Space Duel for $600. The monitor works. So what's wrong with it? Is it a board issue, a power supply? Silver Strike for $400. Game works. So yeah, this is a very solid guy. This is a good guy right here. I would definitely visit him. Here's a Blitz. That was a Mortal Kombat cabinet. Two-player Blitz. Look at this thing. Oh, actually, you know, we'll do an exercise here in a second that sometimes works. So so who said? So K Steele says find him in Space Fury. Let's see if we can do that. I'll show you things I've tried to find games across the country. All right. So if you go here and type in, like, search all of Craigslist. So I used to use Search Tempest all the time, and it's not bad, but I like... Let me see if I could find it. I don't know if it's that one, but let's just try this. Space Fury. Let's see if anything comes up. Let me try Space Fury with quotes. All right, so here we go. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. ColecoVision. Arcade machine. All right, so here's some PCBs. Oh, look at that. Monster Bash marquee. That's cool. Here's a Space Fury marquee. So we're getting hits on it. Let's look at that. That's old. It's gone. So anyway, you could use this site right here. I mean, stuff definitely came up there, right? So it's working. So... Bone stripper. Mr. Bana stripper. Thanks for the donation. By the way, let's okay, like what do I want right now? Like I'm trying to think of like what games I really want. I want a crazy climber. Like that I want a crazy climber. I'm curious to see what comes up. Here's a cocktail. So now, again, this is how I do specific searches. If I am looking for something really odd, that's just not going to come up local. I think we found that one last time. I don't want the cocktail, though. $600. So nothing really came up. These are all old. I had a Kicks. So, anyway, this site right here is pretty good. Let's, buy Plebius on PS4. You think I should? Iger says he's really good at Crazy Climber. I never could get good at that. Like, I want to get good at Crazy Climber, but, like, the joystick controls are really, like, Like, I can't quite get the rhythm. All right, so I'm trying to think of some other game that I want that's really kind of oddball. All right, we'll try Mappy. I don't really want one. I kind of want one. Here's a Mappy. Yeah, I would... What? $20 trim line? I'm reading the chat, sorry. Yeah, Adventure by Exity. We could search for that. Let's see. It's searchcraigslist.org. Let's try Exity Venture. Nothing came up. I'm curious about this. Donkey Kong Arcade. Coleco. This is a good way to discover shit. Let's see. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Let's look at this. Let's look at that. All right. Let's see what we got. That's gone. So, I mean, that's an original cabinet, but someone put custom artwork on it, and it's $800. And the thing is, if you're gonna spend $800, I would buy a really good upright, like a really nice upright. The Nintendo cocktails are bad. Only the Red Tent's good because the joystick is like it's like parallel with the floor. Here's a Taito cab. So nothing really came up for Donkey Kong. Yeah, see, if you don't put arcade in, you're going to get all kind... Yeah, I did want a Donkey Kong Cabaret. I still want a Donkey Kong Cabaret. I want to put a Donkey Kong Cabaret upstairs. All right, you guys want to go back to Craigslist? Where should we search now? I'm trying to think where you guys suggested before. Atlanta? All right, Raleigh, North Carolina. Hello. All right, let's get my search screen here. Oh, get out of here. Is this a scam? Yeah, I want that. Is this real? Is it all right, guys? If this is a real listing, I want that. That is on my list. So that is a Taito Trimline Cabaret Space Invaders. Like I really want that. Like I've been looking for one of those. I was gonna ship one up here or go get one like 5 hours away. Cause there was a cheap one. Yeah, Ken Murphy says it's a scam. I don't know. It seems really it seems too good. But here's the thing. Listen. You never really know if it's a scam. I'm just telling you, like my friend Brian, there was a free listen to me, there was a free Major Havoc on Craigslist. Right? Literally, it said free arcade game Major Havoc. Everybody thought it was a scam. My friend Brian answered the ad, and it was real. He went and picked up a free Major Havoc. It was a Tempest conversion like mine, but it was free. Like, okay, if this was local to me, I would be all over this. I would be on it. It would be in my car. It would be in the garage. We'd be filming a video right now. Because that's the Space Invaders I want. That's the one I want. I don't know if I should call him live. That seems weird. For sale, I have a very nice vintage 1981 Taito Space Invaders trimline version arcade. I'm selling it for the same amount I purchased it. I do not want to make money on it nor sell it for less. It does boot up, however, will not proceed to go further. It only has the start screen. It does have the original backing to it. It did not come with the original key, so I purchased a lock-picking set. I don't know. This seems real. I don't know. This guy put a lot of thought into this ad. This is a very soft machine. I'm not. It's not a first for me. I've done plenty of live calls on the podcast. I don't know. God, I want that. I really want that. I want that. That should be in my car right now. Someone get that, for God's sakes. That's a solid deal right there, if that's legit. Alright, what's going on down here? Rejected Maniac says too long. Listen, I'm telling you, you don't know if it's real or fake. Sometimes you can really tell, but I don't know. There's a lot of people with bad grammar or that overthink everything they do, and it seems like it's just so much. I mean, to me, it doesn't hurt to just drop an email. Alright, here's an Area 51 project. Missing monitor chassis, that's too much. I'm not set up right now to do live calls anyway, so... Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. I thought this was a real Big Bang bar. This is a virtual cabinet. Wayne Stratton, you were right. There is a very good deal of the Space Invaders in Craigslist right there. So it seems like we've done this twice now. We've found good deals like each time. Actually, let's go to Kijiji. I'm just curious. I'm not calling. Maybe I'm not prepared to call. Wayne, no, don't worry about it, man. It's too far away. The thing is, I wouldn't pay for shipping for that. I think it would just kill the deal, right? I guess we'll go to Ontario. We'll just pick Owen Sound. Let's see what's going on in Canada tonight. Alright, arcade. So, this is one of those big dynamo, like, showcase cabinets. I mean, it's a useful cabinet, but I think they're ugly as all hell. $300? BT Games, thanks for the Cap Kit retweet yesterday. Keep up the hobby inspiration, boss. Thanks, BT Games, for the donation. Thank you very much. Very generous. Ron Phillips said he'll donate $20 if I call. So that is a very useful cabinet. Oh, it's got guns in it, too. I mean, it's ugly, though. I just don't like it. All right, so Kent Murphy just sent an email for the Space Invaders. All right, so maybe we can figure out what's going on with it. Hey, this is cool. Little tabletop Cubert. Kind of dig that. Axel Folly asked me how the new hangar's going. It's going actually great. It's a totally different crowd. And they're... it's just a different vibe in the place, and it's going well. That's all I can say. All right, let's go to Quebec. I don't know, I guess Montreal. Is everything going to be in French? All right, so here's a horrible deal. Superb arcade retro. A lot of multi-games. RetroPie. Man, there ain't crap here. What's this? DVD. The Best of Confidential. Are you stratisfied? Who's Confidential? Is she a wrestler? Well, last time we searched Kijiji, we found a pretty good deal on a Donkey Kong Jr. All right, let's kind of just poke around on Kijiji here. We'll go to all of Alberta. Okay. That's too much money. That's a cocktail pinball. I mean, those are neat and all, but like, I don't know. It's the kind of thing that I would get if it was like almost free. What's up, Paul Paulington? Good morning. Here's another one of those Showtime cabinets. This time it's $1,200. So there's a bunch of junk on here. And $1,500, $2,600 for a Street Fighter. Devil's Dare for $25. Like, I wonder, like, what you need to do to outsmart Kijiji. Because, honestly, the best deals I've ever gotten are the ones that don't have arcade in the title. Like, can I type in Coin Game? Let's see what comes up with Coin Game. Right here. Let's see. So that's Coin Game. So I guess while we're here, we should search for bulk meat. Hey, Spider's here. What's up, man? Hey, dude, I gotta go put those 3D printed things on the Ghostbusters. Thanks for sending me that, bro. All right, we gotta try pinball in Alberta. RML is asking if I'm working the garage this year. I just did a 2-hour video on the garage last weekend. So I would say yes, I'm going to work in the garage. Did we find any bulk meat? All right, so anyway. In Alberta, Canada, pinball. Let's see. Game show. Oh, that's just the playfield for pinball for Star Wars Episode 1. I closed the window. God darn it. Let's see. Bally Game Show. Star Shooter Pinball. Hulk. 1750, 2450. So I'm not seeing any deals in all of Alberta, just searching for the word pinball. But again, you gotta do this shit like every single day. All right, let's all right, I'm bored of Canada. All right, we're gonna search one more Providence. Is it a Providence? Let's go to. I don't know how this works. Territories. All territories. Is that the whole country? Is a territory something else? Let all of Ontario. Okay. Let's see. See if anything good comes up. Arcade game coffee table. Lego Dimensions. Wow, this is the entire Providence, right? So, bar top cabinet. Let's see. There's got to be something worth getting in Canada. How can it be? Let's see what's that. Is that it? So what cabinet is this? Centipede? No, that's Atari. No? Yeah. What is that? Is that a quantum cap? Wait, what is this cabinet? Is that a quantum cabinet? Where's that centipede? What is that? Why am I drawing a blank? No, that's not a centipede, is it? Is it a Dig Dug? Why does it not feel like a Dig Dug to me? It must be. Wow, I guess I am a noob. No, actually, I can spot Dig Dugs and centipedes from a mile away. The control panel just looked really, like, thin to me. Alright, it's a Dig Dug, I guess. Alright, that's a Dig Dug. Here's a coffee table. Alright, we can look for Rockola. Actually, that would be a good one to search all right here. Like, let's type in Rockola Arcade. Oh. Let's see what comes up here. Woodstock, Illinois. So what's going on with this? Brand new cabinet with a kit in it. So it's a reproduction cabinet. I mean, it's expensive. 1,700. No thanks. That one we saw before, right? At $1,000. Rockola is a great search term. Later, Kent Murphy. Rockola is an amazing word to search for because it's so unique. Yeah, nothing's really coming up with jukeboxes. Let's type bulk meat in here and see what's going on. Let's see. All right, here we go. Natural beef bulk, $525. Hormone and antibiotic-free natural beef from our pasture to your freezer via the butcher. Selling quarters, sides, whole beef. Price is $335. Hanging weight, okay, when purchased at a half a beef, okay. So $3.50 a pound for hanging weight. So what is the average beef price? Let's see. So the average weight, $6.06. So 606 is the average for. Where was the tab I was on? Hang on. Let's see. The average price of beef is that $6 a pound. And God darn it, where was I? I gotta close these tabs. Where did my tab go? Did I close it? Search all. $6 is the average price of beef, though. I didn't. I'm also showing you guys how to find cheap meat. It's part of this. This is how I find cheap meat. All right, going back here. Let's see. Pound of beef per week. The family. It's for. So this guy right here, like what? It's gonna set me back $525. How much beef am I gonna get? And can I flip it really fast? Let's see what else we got here. We got rabbit meat. That doesn't interest me at all. So I guess this is our best guy. Here's an overnight meat processor for meat hire. We should look in New York City at Craigslist. Let's just search the city. See if anything good comes up. Okay, so Fast and Furious. Here's another Dig Dug, Centipede, Tetris Conversion. So let's see, Club Penguin, a monkey, Golden Tea. That's interesting. We'll tab into that in a second. Oh, Tempest, Bomb Jack, Dynamo Cab. God, this guy's. Oh, that poor. What do you call it? Williams game. I'm drawing a freaking blank. Smash TV. Carnival. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. Blitz. Star Trek. Ooh, Addams Family. So there's lots of stuff in New York. Let's just kind of see what we got here. Here's an Addams Family. $8,000. No thanks. Star Trek for $3,900. I hate Star Trek. A Blitz that used to be. What is that? I don't know. Could be that wrestling game. Hang on. I'm not personally a fan. $800. Let's see. Neo Geo. Slot Dynamo Cab. Virtual Fighter. 20. Now, we saw the other Virtual Fighter that was really cheap. Let's see. Brian, what contest are you asking me about? So this used to be a Smash TV, and it's a shame. So this is a Tempest that is against a mirror. And so this is an interesting deal to me. I kind of like this game in a weird way. If you're asking about the raffle, I should tell you guys, I haven't shipped the shit yet. It's all sitting upstairs on my dining room table. I need to sit down one day and basically ship 10 packages. And I've been putting it off and putting it off. It was on the list after the Brofest website. And I got the Brofest website done finally. All I can tell you is just bear with me. I've got so much going on. And whenever I have free time, I kind of want to relax. And I play, PlayerUnknown Battleground. Don't worry. Everyone's getting their stuff. I'm going to ship it this weekend. Yeah, Brian, don't worry. It's not a joke. I trust me. Everyone's going to get their shit. I just haven't had a chance to pack up the 10 packages. I didn't sell the prizes. They're all upstairs on my dining room table. My wife wants me to get them off of the table. It's our nicer dining room table. Like when you eat there on Christmas and Easter. It's all in the dining room. No, I know you're not being a dick because I feel guilty about it because I haven't shipped this stuff yet. So I acknowledge it. But and the thing is, I had all this shit to do, and that was one of the things. I had to make the Brofest website. I finally did that the other night. So I'll ship it this weekend. That's kind of my plan right now. Because Saturday, I'm able to do it. Yes, Gus, it's true. I have a reputation of shipping things late. But historically on that was on VGO. On John's Arcade, I've fulfilled every prize contest I've ever done. Yeah, we won't need that table again till Christmas ravioli. So I'm not playing with myself. All right. You know what, guys? Why don't we stop here? So we've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. So I don't know how often we'll do this. Again, I've always wanted to do something live on John's Arcade. And right now, this is what it is. And I'd like to do something live at least once a month. You guys tell me, when's the next John's Kitchen? I mean, I wanted to do John's Kitchen so freaking bad. And I ran out of time there, too. The timing of when April Fool's landed, I just wasn't able to dedicate the time to do it. So, you want to know for John's Kitchen, I had it all planned out. Because our microwave, you guys saw the microwave in the garage, right? My microwave died, okay? And so for John's Kitchen this year, I was going to install a new overhead microwave in the kitchen, and I didn't do it because I didn't have time. And actually, I came home and it was April 1, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do the microwave video, right? And I started looking at it. I'm like, I can't do this by myself. There's just no way I can do this by myself because you got to hold the microwave up and then get the stuff in the back like this. And I'm like, I can't do it. I realized I just couldn't do the microwave by myself. So I ended up not doing the microwave for John's Kitchen. And the next thing I know, it was like April 2nd and 3rd. And I'm like, I guess I'm not doing it. And so my neighbor came over like a week or two later and helped me put the microwave in my kitchen. So now I have an LG box sitting in the garage still. Well, I thought installing the microwave in the kitchen would be a fun surprise because you guys were expecting me to cook food, and instead we install a microwave. I thought that would be a fun surprise. Well, I wasn't able to pull it off, and I ran out of time. So anyway, that's it. We're done. I do want to tell you guys again. I finished the Brofest website the other night. I'm going to tell you right now. Joe can't go to this. Okay, he's got family obligations. I talked to Sean. I'm trying to get him to come. He has to clear it with his family because he's got obligations with his kids as far as watching them. So I'm trying to get him to come to this. Okay. And if you guys buy the t-shirts, you'll help me get him there because I told him that whatever money we make off the shirts, I'd help him pay for his airfare to get there because he's got to fly from Minnesota. So if you guys want a shirt, go to the arcade event. You can order a shirt if you're not going to attend. And then also we got to get Clint to Brofest too. So right here is Cult of Clint. You can donate $20 to help get him there. If you buy a shirt for $25, part of the, you know, whatever money we make off that shirt, I'm going to throw back into the tournament for prizes and also possibly help to get the shirt design. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. I made this quick logo right here. I don't think that's the final logo. I don't really like it. So I'll make a shirt. We'll probably have the hot dog guy on the back or something, and then the sponsors and stuff. So go to arcadeevent.com, register for the event, and if you're going to order a shirt, you got to do it by May 14th, okay? Because I got to put the order in with Rich at This Old Gay by the 15th. So Rich told me if I give him the order by the 15th, he can print them in time, and then I can get him the fun spot. And the event, again, is June 2nd and 3rd. So if you guys want to hang out, go register. The event is completely free. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to buy a shirt, but if you want to help out, you can. You're not obligated to do any of that. So the event is free and will always be free because I want it to be. So arcadeevent.com. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys soon. I want to thank everyone who showed up. You know, we had over 300 people here at one point. So it's amazing to me that you guys are just so supportive. And thanks to everyone that left donations. I could see the last, actually, if I go here, hopefully I didn't miss any donations. So we had, tonight we had donations from BT Games, Mr. Bone Stripper, Deathstroke, Chicago Fun, subscribed on the, I'm looking for the super chat donations here. BT Games, thank you. Mr. Bone Stripper, Midnight Run, thank you. Feathered Hair, thank you. So, Midnight Run. So, guys, thank you so much for the support. And Flynn's, that was 2 weeks ago. So, and Bob, good job with the moderation. Everyone was well behaved. I texted him today. I said, I hope you can moderate again. Because if we keep doing this and the crowds get bigger, the trolls are going to come out. So, anyway. And by the way, if you guys have any other ideas for how we could do, what we could do live besides this, with this format here. Because I'm streaming all the time now on John Sucks at Video Games. Actually, I'm going to go play, Bob is the best mob in the world. Honestly. And Bob, thank you very much. But anyway, with this setup, let's see what we can figure out what else we can do with this. That'd be kind of fun. And then I'm going to go stream right now Players Unknown Battlegrounds on my other channel, which is John Sucks at Video Games. So, and I don't know when we'll do this again. Could be a month, could be whatever. I want to do this when I feel like doing it. So it'll be random. All right, guys. I'll see you very soon. Thanks so much.